Everyone, Brandon Marcello here at Veteran Memorial Stadium here in Troy, Alabama, the site of Mississippi State's 30-24 victory against Troy. A tough game for the Bulldogs, who really couldn't stop Troy and their offense, who pretty much just dink and dunked and did whatever they wanted and ran the ball against Mississippi State's defense, which is a bit worrisome. But Mississippi State gets to pick up the 30-24 win. Actually, if you think about it, it's the first BCS team to come in here and knock off Troy. They've played 3 teams here, including Mississippi State, and they've knocked off Oklahoma State and Missouri in the past. So there's that. But for Mississippi State, some problems defensively. But the big play by Chad Bumpus on the corner route in the end zone there with about 7 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Mississippi State had allowed Troy to get back in it, scoring 14 unanswered points. Mississippi State was up 23-21 at that point. And not only was it a big touchdown play, we all know that, but it was on 4th and 5. Tyler Russell rolls out. He's got Chris Smith. He can throw it to him to get the first down, but instead he allows the routes to develop. And a lot like we've seen in a couple of touchdown throws already this season, Chad Bumpus got open in the back of the end zone, managed to get the ball. He bobbled it a little bit. In fact, as soon as he caught it, I thought they're going to review that. He might not have had it, but they reviewed it. They said it confirmed the call on the field, which was a touchdown. A very close moment, maybe a break for the Bulldogs, but they'll take it in a game that easily could have gone the other way, especially when you look at the first half and how Mississippi State forced 4 turnovers. 3 of those turnovers they scored. They scored 20 points off those turnovers, whereas a week ago against Auburn, Mississippi State couldn't do anything with 5 turnovers against the Tigers, didn't score any points, still won that game 28-10. But tonight, if the Bulldogs did not score points off of those turnovers, this is probably, and I mean surely is, a Trojans win. So Mississippi State allows 572 yards of offense. It's the second most under Dan Mullen, the most under Chris Wilson, who's in his second full year as a defensive coordinator. The Bulldogs have some things to work on defensively, but the good thing for them is that they can do it knowing that they're 3-0 for the first time since 1999. They've got South Alabama coming to Davis-Wade Stadium on Saturday, a pay-per-view game, by the way, so I'm sure you guys will be tweeting me a lot trying to figure out how you can watch it. But they're 3-0. Looks like they'll be 4-0 after they beat South Alabama, because that's a team that's obviously transitioning to the Division I level themselves and going into the Sun Belt officially next year. But, you know, Mississippi State has things to fix. But the last thing I'll leave you with are the career games by not only Chad Bumpus, who had 6 catches for 180 yards, ties the school record with 17 career touchdowns, ties the school record for 3 touchdowns in a single game that was set back in 1969. And also, how about Ladarius Perkins? He iced this game, melted that clock in those final 4 minutes when Troy was trying to get the ball. Had a big 30-yard run on first down to move the chains. He finishes with 179 yards and a touchdown on 23 carries. Carries a load, and he continues to prove that he is not only the #1 quarterback on Mississippi State's roster, but one of the best running backs in the SEC. So Bulldogs have something to build off of. They've got to correct mistakes defensively and offensively. I counted at least 6 drop passes. Dan Mullen, just right before he got on the bus, thought it was 7 or more. We'll look at the film. He'll look at the film, and we'll see just how many. But there were a lot of drop passes, a lot of missed opportunities in this game, a lot of things for them to clean up. Much more coverage in the Clarion Ledger on Sunday. You can always visit clarionledger.com for more updates, and the blog at blogs.clarionledger.com/MSU. And follow me at Twitter at @bmarcello for up-to-the-minute updates.